Theory 11 is one of, if not the leading brand in custom premium playing cards. They've done collaborations with brands like Warner Brothers and Harry Potter, the Avengers and Marvel, and even James Bond, and even the Beatles. Right as soon as I hit record, the wind picked up again. The point is that Theory 11 is one of the most popular playing card companies in existence, and we're even starting to see them in big box retail stores. Like, you can go to a Walgreens or a Barnes & Noble or a Target and find a Theory 11 deck. I think that's awesome. Any way that you can get your hands on premium playing cards is a good thing, but it did get me wondering, has Theory 11 gone too mainstream?
Spent a week in a dusty library, waiting for some words to jump in me. We met by a trick of fate. French Navy, my sailor. Well,
today we're gonna find out, because I haven't bought a new deck of cards in a long time, admittedly, and I think in honor of Theory 11, we should go buy some.
Said I want you to stay.
Okay, so we're here at Barnes & Noble's Booksellers, but I think that they sell more than books here. They also sell Theory 11 decks, so we're just gonna run inside, see if we can get one, we'll break it in, and talk more about this. Okay, switching to the iPhone because I feel insecure about walking into a bookstore with a camera. So, now you know.
You make me go with the thing that you do.
Said under the escalator. There's the escalator. Okay, so I actually found two sections that have playing cards, so let's see what we can get. Okay, so that was fast. We got the cards, and now we're gonna head to break them in somewhere. Okay, so we just left Barnes & Noble. I actually got two decks of cards, one of them from Theory 11. I just got Blue Monarchs because they're classic, and these are ones that I can actually see myself using after this video. And then I was curious about these, so I bought them as well. And then we came to a spot that I know of, which has really cool graffiti. It changes all the time. Sometimes it'll be this, sometimes they'll change it to something else. It looks really cool. It's very fun to film here. So we're gonna break in these cards and talk a little bit more about Theory 11.
To strangers, acting like I'm a stranger. Look like I've been up all night. And you know what? I hate it. I throw my things into boxes, carry on in my old lives, rubber band in my past tight. And you know what? I hate it.
All right, so the deck we were breaking in was the Monarchs. These are a Theory 11 staple, kind of like the first, I feel, really big Theory 11 deck. It was featured in the Now You See Me movies. I think it really got put on when Chris Ramsey included it in one of his top fives. That was like, I think, kind of like the big thing, at least among magicians and cardists, which is kind of the point of today's video as well. One of the things that I think pushed Theory 11 into the mainstream was their ability to make decks out of IPs and existing franchises. So collaborating with brands like Warner Brothers, where you can make a Harry Potter deck, you're gonna sell more decks because there's more Harry Potter fans than cardists and magicians. Same thing for the Avengers, the Beatles, the Grateful Dead, and so on. Now, do I think that that's a good thing? Yes, ultimately I do. I think whatever gets more cards into the hands of people, especially young people, I think that's a good thing, because I love cards and I think that it's an underappreciated art form, and it's good to see people getting into it. And I think that for Theory 11, it's about more than just magic when it comes to their playing cards, because Theory 11 also produces amazing and very unique magic tricks. They publish really good magicians, they make great tricks, and that's a faction of Theory 11 that I'm not focused on. Specifically their playing cards, I think they found a way to just appeal to more than just us, magicians, cardists, and collectors. If you look at any Theory 11 deck, one thing that has been widely mentioned is that the tuck box is always a lot more impressive than the actual cards. Premium playing cards are expensive to make. Tuck boxes like this are very expensive to make as well. Theory 11 does keep their decks relatively cheap at about $10 per deck, which is extremely affordable, especially in today's world. And I think as a result, in order to keep costs down, they go all out on things like the box, but then they have to stick to just a single color for the back design, so that way they can put that metallic on the quartz and have a really nice tuck box. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the availability of Theory 11. It's not very common for you to walk into things like a Target or a Walmart or Barnes & Noble and see decks from just any of your favorite card brands. For example, you're not gonna walk into a Walmart and find an Orbit deck or an Anyone Worldwide deck. It's just not gonna happen. Although I did one time hear that Orbit was trying to get sold in Zoomies, and I thought that was pretty cool. Especially because I think skateboarding and cardistry have a lot of crossover that people don't realize. I grew up on skateboarding and Magic, so I think for me, I kind of see the blend, but the point is Theory 11 is available in these big box retailers, so you can walk into a Target and find Theory 11 products. That alone makes it huge because parents who have kids that are getting into Magic or getting into playing cards, they're gonna go to Target, they're gonna find that stuff, and those are gonna be kind of the entryway for young people to get into this craft. I love seeing that, but I definitely think that it makes Theory 11's decision making more mainstream. They have to make decisions that appeal to a wider audience than just magicians. Also, while I'm here, I love this wall, so I'm gonna get some photos. I brought a Generation 1 deck, and I've been wanting to take some more promotional photos for those, so I'm gonna do that now, and then we'll come back to this. Now, the biggest question I have about this is, does the quality of the product suffer because of the mainstream appeal? And the answer is no. The Monarchs that I used in today's video are recently printed. Theory 11, this is a forever deck. They make them, they print them all the time. The cards felt extremely soft. If anything, they were too soft right out of the box. That usually happens when it's really hot, and today it is. But that's what I think is the most important thing to recognize here, is that despite the amount of success that Theory 11 has had, which I think is amazing, it's exposing new people to Magic every single day. But above all, the quality of the product doesn't suffer as a result of that. And that, I think, is the most important thing. So at the end of the day, Theory 11 does not need my input. They did not ask for my opinion. This is more just something that I pose to you, especially being that my audience is mostly magicians, cardists, and collectors. I'm curious to know what aspect of Theory 11 is most attractive to you. And do you think it's too mainstream? I feel like it's already been a long day. Let's head out. Man, it is hot. It's approaching 100 degrees today. Oh, sorry for sweating. We're back on the phone. Got all the stuff packed up. So much fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was a little bit less, I think, effort than my usual videos, but just more effort in a different way. Usually I just film in like the one spot in my office, maybe somewhere else in my house, but today we drove around quite a bit. Did a lot of walking, a lot of sweating. That always feels good. And hopefully you guys really enjoy this. So I guess in conclusion, Theory 11's fine. Theory 11's great. They make great products. They introduce new people to Magic. They're making big moves, and I think it would be absolutely criminal to hate on a company for going a little bit mainstream in order to appeal to more people. At the same time, I do think maybe Theory 11 can impress us a little bit less and go back to some of the more basic stuff, because at least when I was buying Theory 11, it was things like the Monarchs that were more standard, that just appealed more to magicians. So, you know, who knows? Theory 11 produces a new deck like every single week, so I'm sure that there is something great on the horizon for us. So I'm tired, I'm beat, it's hot, I want to take a shower. So do me a favor, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you guys liked this style of video, please let me know. It was an interesting amount of effort, and I did have a lot of fun doing it though. And I'm also not gonna monetize this video, so hopefully you guys are watching the whole thing ad-free, baby. Peace.
Spent a week in a dusty library, waiting for some words to jump in me. We met by a trick of fate. French Navy, my sailor